oracle. What happened there? You're still there. Right. What do we need to know today, higher self, for myself and for others who will view this? The highest trajectory of the soul. What do we need to know? Right, well, obviously, Pluto. That up. That was yesterday. Spread them out. Make the connection, but we've had a lot of solar activity, and we've got lots of beautiful pictures going up all over the internet of what's happening. But that is a total reflection of how the light is coming in and affecting us and the density of our world. So Black Dragon cocoons you so that your divine potential grows. Meditate, reflect, undergo, and metamorphose. So thinking about those little seeds that we planted, allowing the light to come in. If you look at that picture, look, the light's floating down, helping him grow. It's protecting, lovingly protecting that green shoot as it's blooming, the things that are blooming in our life. So let's meditate and reflect and undergo the metamorphosis. That's what's happening at the moment. I'll read you what is said. It is, where in your life is there a metamorphosis happening? Where are you undergoing that? I'm literally seeing the physical happenings in my house. You might be able to hear the drill and stuff in the background. But sometimes we feel we need to cocoon your divine potential to allow it to grow. We need to literally close our eyes, reflect within, redirect ourselves within. And actually, this is a good, I was about to say, oh, it's a bit noisy for me to do a meditation, but actually I think that's a really good time to demonstrate that even when there's chaos going on around you, sometimes we think, oh, we have to be in a lovely surrounding, in a beautiful woods and things to practice meditation, or we've got to have a quiet space, but it's not always possible in life. And in actual fact, I feel that when we need meditation sometimes the most is when it's at its most chaotic, when there's drills going on in the background, when there's screaming kids running around. You may not feel like you want to, but that's the most essential time. That's when we need to take those 3 minutes and just connect regardless. Because when we go into that space, it doesn't matter what's going on around us. That noise, that irritation, that noise could be the physical noise. It could be the noise of the mind when your thoughts are going on, which will happen. But part of that meditative, reflective time is to allow yourself to be aware that you're not your thoughts, you're not your story, you're not your experiences, although people believe they are the sum of all of that. You're the observer of those. You're the one that's reflecting on those. You're the one that's feeling those emotions, not the emotions. So allowing yourself to take the moments, take some time to just breathe. That's it. Sometimes that's all you need. Right, let's see what Diane Cooper says about this card and share that as well. Black Dragon is, and if you've got the book, it's page 52. And no, I'm not an affiliate. These are just, I like these cards. I don't actually tend to resonate in some of the messages. A lot of them I see beyond what's written and go very visual. We each have our own intuition, don't we? So 5-dimensional black dragons are powerful. They are only come to us when we are ready to nurture a new idea or a concept that will enable our divine potential to grow. Black is the ultimate divine feminine colour, the shade of mystery and magic, of secrets and hidden hopes. When we are prepared to surrender to the black dragon, they will cocoon us in a silky black energy. To me, this is remnants of the energy that I face, that state that's being described. And I see them more as a cat, but our subconscious gives us the ideas of what we need. And the energy, as we rest within this safe, dark place, they will enable the new to develop within us. Eventually, we will emerge like a butterfly, having undergone a profound metamorphosis. Choosing this card suggests it's a time to rest, for it's during such moments of relaxation that divine projects, creative ideas, or new ways of thinking are conceived. In times of peace and stillness, fresh seeds and ideas can grow. The mighty black dragon wishes to create a dark cocoon for you. You can visualize that then, in the sense of this beautiful, maybe black panther, black cat, black dragon, or this sense of this blackness, womb-like state, cocooning you while you go through your own personal metamorphosis. When you are ready, the black dragon will help you, or the black cat guardian, or the guardian order that I resonate with. They're there to help you. They nurture you in the new growth. Ask them, or ask what it is that resonates in when I talk about those things. What is it for you? Bring forth your own visualizations for that, your own resonance in what it means to be in that cocoon state. Maybe it's the universe, the birth of the universe, and the still womb keeps coming to mind. Ask for help to hold your vision until it comes to glorious fruition. Be working with you in your sleep with this energy. That's why, to me, this is representative of the guardians, the sleep guardians in the South American cultures for guidance during sleep time. Acknowledging help, expect to be different, and be ready to spread your wings. This is also a kind of symbology for what is happening. We see so much dark going on around, and we're kind of in this, like, almost wanting to send love to all the different areas in the world where it needs it, but rather see it as, okay, yes, that's coming up, that's coming up, that's coming up. What I like to see it as, okay, that's coming up, that's going to be healed. And then yes, send love and light and healing. But on the other flip side to that, rather than seeing it as something that needs to be healed, see it as something that's being healed, that's already healing. That's why we're seeing the shift. You see, the subtlety in what I'm saying is that then we're holding the visual of it not needing that anymore, because it's already changed. The energy is already shifted. We've already feeling the metamorphosis happen. It's more like the cocoon is there, and we're starting to see the cracking away of what is, which is different to what was. And the what was is the reality that we're wanting to send the love and light to. We send it to the new version of those new structures, those new relationships, those new birthings, the little seed, as it says, that little growth in what is growing in our world in a better way, and visualizing it differently. Many a time I hear people, and where we send what our focus goes, our energy flows where our focus goes. It's that same constant. But if we're constantly feeling like we see the world as failing, then the world is going to be failing, because that's what our attention actually is on. And I know that kind of feels a bit like you're burying your head in the sand, if you like. But good example, while he's soaring inside the house, I'm not visualizing the structures falling away. I'm visualizing what it's going to be like. It's holding the person in their healing rather than seeing them in their sickness. It's going beyond that. And the same for your own visions, your own projects in life, as well as the external, but holding it here in the heart, in the womb, in the seed, seeing that seed as a tree. When we look at photocryptography, for those of you that are a big fan of Venda and Venda Austin's, for saying this, crystallography, if I'm pronouncing that right. If you put a seed on the plate and you freeze it, it can, and the same with the flowers, it shows you the flower. It holds the information for the whole flower rather than the seed, or the apple or the tree. So in the same way, our energy, when it's in this cocoon-like state, holds the imprint for the butterfly that we are becoming, so that we can see ourselves flying. As the cocoon's all cracking away, we're not too worried about that, but still keep holding that, arms aloft and feeling that. And the other advice here is spend time meditating today. Just meditate, reflect. And when I say, because that's kind of the opposite of what I've just been talking about, or we're reflecting where we've been, I think more in a sense of with gratitude. I'm really thankful for those things in history that have happened, that we don't ever need to live that way again. We know we don't want that. Know what we do want, know what we don't want. We don't want to live in a world where there is that division that would cause people to be and treat people with such horrendous things. We know we don't want that. Everyone at their core wants to be happy, wants to be loved. See everyone being happy and loved in their own individual spaces, not needing to force people to do it their way, still living and being in harmony. And the only way you can do that is to radiate that harmony within you and within your own life, to feel the peace within, to live the peace, to be the peace, and externally feel it externally. Internally feel it, so create it externally. So undergo the metamorphosis, give yourself time. If you need time, you might need time. If you're grieving, if you're going through loss, and this season has that capacity to remind us of that as well, as we watch it happening in nature, as the leaves are falling from behind me from the tree. But they are everything. All of that becomes the fertilization. All of the stuff, all the crap in our lives becomes the fertilization for our growth. Just seeing, keep visualizing that growth of your own being, your own spiritual divinity. And as you do so, you see others the same. We see a reflection of each other doing the same. Love and blessings for your day. Thank you for joining me, our Soulful Saturday and our daily card. Blessings in whatever it is you do. So time to rest if you need it. Take time today, even if it's 5 minutes, even if it's this 1 second right now, to just breathe in through the nose. Feel yourself connecting to your divinity, the highest aspect, whatever you call it in your world, God, Goddess, universal, collective, multidimensional self, aspects of your higher realms. And as you exhale, feel that grounding down in through the 3D world, anchoring. Visualize like you're connecting to the earth and grounding in this now moment. It's your point of power. Feel it with your breath in through the nose and out through the nose, telling and signaling to the body all is well in this now moment. Blessings for your day. Thank you.